Oh goodness. Technology really gets to me sometimes. Sorry everybody, we were a little late because I couldn't figure out what was going on. But when I was recording stuff for one of my videos, I unplugged the microphone from this computer, plugged it in my laptop, and I already plugged this mic back into the computer. But apparently, I didn't reset the computer. I guess you got to reset it. I don't know, man. So it didn't take the mic, so like Brick Babe couldn't hear me. So I went ahead and reset the whole computer, and then just right now, as I was getting ready to go live, my other camera like shut off because I reset the computer and then went to like the default camera. So I was trying to see if I could fix the camera before the intro was done, but you saw how that turned out. Awesome. Let's have a great show today. You know, it's already been a little bit of a rough weekend. I haven't really been feeling too good, but yeah. Good morning, Brick Babe.
Good morning, Hivester. So you need a hug. You need a virtual hug.
That's not going to fix my problems, but if it'll make you feel better, then by all means, give me a virtual hug. I'm just playing.
Got it.
You know, I'm just being cynical. No, of course. I always appreciate and the love and support and concern. You know, because she was just telling me before we went live that she was, you know, concerned about me because I wasn't feeling good. Which, you know, I've told people this before, but Brick Babe and I kind of have like this weird, I don't know, kind of like a bond kind of thing because we have some similar health issues and stuff. So we kind of can, you know, when somebody's like, man, I know how you feel, like we literally kind of know how each other feels on a lot of different things that we deal with. So,
and Hive puts on a brave front. Like he's this way now. Hive can be like half dying, y'all, and he'd be the same smiling Hivester.
Or really angry. Just depends on which stream you're watching.
Stop putting on a brave front. I was like, are you okay?
So yeah. I don't know. The other night, I just wasn't feeling too great. I think it's honestly just because since I've been back to work, it's just been kind of beating my ass. And, you know, we had a temperature, you know, I think I mentioned this the other day where it was literally 104 here. Like there wasn't a heat index. Like the temperature was 104. So I don't know what the heat index was. It was probably like 110 or so at least. So just working in that heat and just, like I said, the physical labor part of it. And then, you know, it's been stressful as well. So it's been rough. And I don't know, about a year ago, not even a year ago, our AC for the upstairs and stuff went out and we replaced it. So now the bottom AC went out and the bottom AC controls the Lego room, you know, amongst other things in the house. So the Lego room has been hot as, trying to think of a non-curse word to use right now. It's been hot. So that's hot. It's been a little down here in the Lego room. So it hasn't been exactly enjoyable. I've been a little cranky more than normal lately. But enough of my woes. There's much worse things going on to people in the world right now. Everything else is good. No complaints. So real quick, just to get into things. The topic for today is Lego cities. We've done Lego cities before on Good Morning Brick World, and we will do them again. Because my goal was, if I was feeling a little bit better and just a little more prepared for some stuff, I kind of wanted to get pictures of all of your guys' cities and, you know, just showcase all of them. But apparently that didn't happen. So on the next city video that we do, I would like to go about that route because I know a lot of you have some cities. By the way, there is a poll up right now too. If you do have a Lego city of any size, doesn't matter if it's just a couple buildings. Doesn't matter if it's on top of a dresser. Doesn't matter if it's a micro city. You know, whatever. If you have any type of Lego city, please let me know in the poll. I'm very curious. So yeah, that's the topic. And I'm going to showcase a few YouTubers, mainly bigger ones, because, you know, they have some pretty rad cities. I wanted to showcase a few of those cities, talk about cities in general. You know, things about cities, you know, what kind of buildings do you use? Do you use like regular, like modulars? Do you make your own, you know, construction type stuff, sidewalks, you know, mills plates, you know, just different things about cities in general. Just thought it'd be a good discussion today to have. Yeah. So hopefully everybody's having a very good Sunday today. I am so thrown off today. I can't even think straight. How has your week been, Brick Babe?
It's been good, ups and downs. 46 hit me hard, so anybody, if you're approaching there, it hit me like a ton of rocks. I'm supposed to be at Charm City Lug picnic right now, the cookout, but
She said something. We could have, I could have gone solo, or had a guest host or something.
No, I'm okay. Trust.
They're
They're just setting up now, so it starts at 12 noon. But
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, go have a picnic then. I guess.
no, I might sit this one out.
After,
We have Brick Fair. I'm not ready for Brick Fair, so.
Oh, well, there's that too, which we'll get into a little bit. Also, in case I'm sure people have noticed, we are missing a co-host at the moment. Drew is busy. Drew's got a lot going on right now. He's got a lot of life stuff going on. He's engaged. Working on getting a house. I'm sure he's probably working on starting a family.
Not just yet.
No, not just yet. But yeah, so he won't be with us this week, and I believe next week as well. He will be. Eventually here soon, we will have Lights Camera Lego, also known as Mo, also known as Brick Babes. She'll be joining us soon. Always lovely to have her. She's kind of like a fluid guest host. Goes whenever she feels like coming on. She has kind of an all whenever she wants kind of pass. But
appreciate it.
But we do have a lot of stuff actually I need to go over that's on the bulletin board. We do have some Lego news, some interesting stuff. We've always got our celebrations and et cetera, our hashtags. I saw your message in the private chat.
Yeah, what's the purpose of it? I don't look at it. It's like
dude, every time I go on London Calling, like they use the private chat a lot, man, and I'm just so oblivious. I don't know why. Maybe it's the blind spot I have because of the diabetes, with my eyes. Like I just can't see that red number when it pops up, man. But yeah, I'm horrible with the private chat. I'm like, nah, you have a better chance of texting me. But even that won't work on Good Morning Brickroll because usually I have it silenced so it doesn't bother anybody. Because last week, Rich, you better Bricks, to surprise you for your birthday. She was like messaging me and everything, man. I didn't hear it. So luckily, Drew picked up on that because that was a really awesome surprise.
That was so great. And
thank
you again. Thank you, everybody. I had like over 200 messages. IG tried to suspend my account. I was like, oh.
Really?
Yeah, they did. They said they felt it was automated, and that was like my warning. I was like, oh my gosh, it was just a lot of activity. So, but thank you, everybody. I'm so grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Mo showed up.
I wonder if they do that to people that get have a lot of bigger numbers and have a lot of activity.
I think bigger accounts they let you have it. I'm a smaller account, so it was like, what's going on?
Whack ass company. Wait, am I talking about Instagram? I'm sorry, Instagram. I didn't mean that.
He did. That and more.
Hold on a second, everybody. I'm just seeing if my camera might work. Let me see if this all right.
Behind you in the corner.
There we go. It's not quite the angle I was looking for, but that'll work. All right. Sorry for being vain, everybody. Let's get into the good mornings, and then we get into the show. All righty. Where are we at? Let's see. There's Brick Babe and me. Rob Claxton. Good morning, Rob. How are you doing today? Got the pre-play gang going on. Appreciate that very much. Hoarder 66. What is going on, my friend? Yeah, representing some 501st for you there, clone or Hoarder 66. Papa Rex. What is up, my friend? How are you doing? We got Chef T out there. Good morning. We got Andre. What is going on? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you here. We got Riley out there. Said, I had a huge Lego city, but recently moved and had to tear it down. There will be another. That's the great thing about Lego. You can rebuild. Fall Equinox is out there. Good morning. Thank you for being here, my friend. Stephanie, good morning. Johnny Build says, howdy, all. Good morning, Johnny. Appreciate you being here. I think Yours keeps going in and out. Whiskey 488. What is up, my friend? Good morning
Wayne.
to you, Wayne. Christine Harper. Hello and good morning. Hope you're doing well. See, we got Gabriel out there. Gabriel, good morning to you. Multigasm Geek in the house. Good morning, Brick World. How's everyone in the chat? Hopefully everybody's good. See Chef saying hello to everybody. John Y. Good morning, Hive and crew. Good morning to you.
Good
Thank
morning.
you for being here. We appreciate you. Cajun A-Fall. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Alternate candidate. Good morning to you. Appreciate both of you being here. Thank you so much. Lonely Juan Kenobi. What is going on, my friend? How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Scott's Blocks in the house. What's going on, Scott? Lego Longoria, good morning to you. Johnny Builds, a member for 8 months.
Woo-hoo.
Thank you so much, Johnny Builds. We appreciate you so much. I think next week is the end of the month. Number giveaway.
July flew by.
It did. To be honest with you,
The
years
heat
kind of going by pretty quick.
The heat did it.
Yeah, I mean, because I've been at work now for like a few weeks, I think. I don't even know, man. Time just goes by pretty quick.
It's like, who's counting?
Yeah, I know, right? We have our new guest here. Is she ready to come in?
Yes. She said
Oh,
yes.
okay. All right.
Remember
Welcome. How are you?
Fine, you.
I am groovy. Let's see here. Saying someday I'll get my sigfig in there. Yeah, someday. I mean, look, these things take time. I mean, Brick Babe was trying to tell me she was going to send me something, and she never did. I had to actually go see her to get it. So, don't feel too bad. BFAB said he was going to send me something, and that was like years ago. So, just don't feel too bad. These things happen. Let's see here. Scott's Block says, good morning, Brick World. Good morning, Scott. How you doing? See, Brent's Bricks, one of the ACOP boys in the house, says, always so fun to see Sean and I in the intros. Also love the Bald Eagle, America. Yeah. I just, I'll get to the intro too once I get to the bulletin board. But yeah, it really, look, when I started the sigfig stuff, like with the intro, I knew, like some people would want their sigfig in the intro, because I know I would, you know what I mean? I'd want my sigfig in somebody's intro if they had an intro every Sunday, you know what I mean? That kind of highlighted it. But I had just no idea, like I would get so many. Because like I said, I'm pushing 50 now. I've got, which another thing I'll get to, when we get to the bulletin board, but I do have some new sigfigs to put in the city. Other people have told me they're sending theirs. So I will either hit 50 or be over 50 very soon. But yeah, it's a wonderful thing. You know what I mean? I think it's a really interesting part to share with the community. I mean, it's our sigfigs, and like the intro always has everybody's sigfigs. It's like never anything different. But anyways, Two Humble Bricks, what is going on, Carrie? How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Jesse's Brick Galaxy in the house says, good morning, Hive and everyone. Good morning to you, Wizard. Dungeon Master, which we also will be talking about some Dungeons and Dragons here in a little bit on the news. Oh, thank you, Brent. Smack that like button, everybody, or hug it, tickle it, tease it, whatever you want to do. Just get to know it. It's the algorithm. I mean, look, I hate to be vain and be like, hey, I like my stream, blah blah blah. I don't like necessarily doing that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But apparently, to make it in this social media influenced world, we got to have engagement. So the one that the algorithm likes the most is the like button. So yeah, if you could get to know it. Scott says, nice Hive. You have a Brick and Morty minifig too. Yeah, I got those. Those are customs. I can't remember where I got them because I've had them for easy a few years, but I don't remember if somebody gave them, like gifted them, someone bought them for me, or if I just bought them at like a convention. It's been so long. Where we at? Let's see. Rob, an alternate candidate. Equinox. Pink Wheels. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Speaking of sigfigs out there, Clicking Cliff. What is going on, my friend? How are you? Scott says Hive needs Geek Squad. I need more than Geek Squad, but you're right, Scott. And I used to pride myself on being pretty tech savvy, like 15, 20 years ago or so. Now it's like, what's a GIF? What do you got? You youngsters and your Pac-Mans and your GIFs and your whatever.
The fact that you said youngsters.
Huh?
The fact that you said youngsters, that's a red flag.
Look, I used to joke around and say, like, look, man, when I get older and I start losing my hearing, that's fine. That means I don't have to lie to people when I don't want to listen to them. You know what I mean? I just can't hear them anymore. What? And I'm just going to get annoying. People will just leave me alone. Be like, what? Be like, stay away from Hive. I mean, look, people are already like, watch out for that Hive guy. He'll give you anxiety.
You can be like the guy from Up.
That's funny. The dog was the best character in that movie.
He was Doug, right?
Doug. That's right. That little kid was kind of annoying. But you know what, man? I found out that in most movies and shows, usually the little kids are the more annoying ones. You know what I mean? Teenagers don't help either because they act like they know everything. But to be quite honest with you, there's a lot of adults like that too. Oh my gosh. All right, we're veered off topic. This is gonna be like a rant stream if I don't stop. Let's see here. 19 likes, 31 watching. Come on, people. Hit that like button. Please. 'Tis the season for broken AC units. Well, I've been getting a lot of calls where the AC units aren't broken. It's just been so freaking hot. And here's a little piece of advice for all of you, okay? When the temperatures basically get to be like 100 degrees, and you're in that area or hotter, your AC is dying to try and keep up, especially if you have like a pretty big house or, stuff like that. They especially nowadays, like back in 20 years ago, yeah, man, the ACs were a lot stronger. They use like this stuff called R22 Freon. The stuff they use now is weaker, so, but I will give everybody just a couple pieces of advice to get your AC to work a little better. Check your filter. It's very important. If you have a lot of vents in your house, and let's say, it's very cool downstairs, but it's very hot upstairs, close as many vents downstairs as you feel comfortable with. That'll help push more air upstairs. Don't shut your AC off all day and then kick it on when you get home and just think it's going to cool down real fast. It takes a long time to remove all that hot air out of your house. So it's best just to set a temperature, 77 or whatever, and just leave it at that. So that way to try and maintain the house temperature as much as possible. So there you guys go. There's some little home improvement tips for you from your local maintenance Brick Hive. My Bricks and me, good morning. How are you doing? Let's see here. Scott's Block. Oh, you're talking Wills. EMS Bricks, also known as Renee. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cassette Cryptid. That is very interesting. Oh, I was like, Cypher Lego Jedi. Oh, you guys and all your funny names. But hey, or I meant to say many names. Sometimes I can't keep up. But thank you for being here, Cassette. Appreciate you very much. Is anyone going to Brick Universe Annapolis? You're muted, Brick Babe. You're both muted, so I can't hear either one of you.
Who muted me? No,
that wasn't me.
Yeah, there is a Brick Universe coming up, but no, Brick Fair. Brick Fair is it for me.
In Annapolis?
Yeah. In Annapolis? Yeah, remember Farm City talked about it.
That's where you guys are pretty much right there, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know.
Mel did mention it. Mel mentioned it 2 meetings ago, I think.
Okay, because I was like, yeah, I'm sure that your lug must know about it, but I don't know. I'd have to check it out, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on with me right now. Ultra Bricks, good morning, good morning. September 7th, 8th. Oh, okay. Well, that's at least some time to prepare for it. Coop, what's up, Coop? How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Just trying to wake up. I know it's hard. That's why I love the replay game, because I get, a lot of people like to sleep in on Sundays and stuff like that. Because Fridays and Saturdays are usually, nights we stay up late, trying to have some fun. It's when we can do it, not have to worry about getting up early for work. You can take take an exhibit for free or pre-purchase tickets or pay at the door. Oh, interesting. Camel City Brick House. What is going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Gina.
Andre says it's like me. I put sig figs in my stop motion. Yeah. By the way, Andre.
Right.
Andre been killing it with his stop motion. Man.
It's like I saw the Lego movie last night. Well, I watched it again, and I was like, Andre, this is so. It's kind of what I saw.
And look, coming from somebody that has made plenty of stop motions, and I'm trying to get back into them, but it's not something you can just do, which is what I'm getting ready to say. It was like Andre almost seems like he could just do them, man, because he whips them out pretty quick, and these things take serious time. Even if you're just doing like a basic one, just the whole stop, take a picture, stop, take a picture, trying to make nothing else move. You got to worry about lighting. It's not an easy thing, believe me. So big kudos to Andre for like just knocking those things out. And they're cool and interesting. That ice skating one. And I loved it when he spun around and then he took off his helmet and then the other one came in.
Yeah.
There's always other stuff going on too. Like I don't know if Andre does it on purpose or just kind of accidental or whatever, but like stuff going on with like the stuff on the screen in the background or like in the crowd or just whatever. Just good stuff. Good stuff.
Zoomed in on the crowd. It's a production with him.
Yeah, definitely. Big Nate Bricks. What's up, Big Nate? Says, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a dang hot dog. Listen, says free advice from the Hive. The more you know. Yeah, look, I used to actually when I was on Facebook all the time before I had the YouTube channel, or even I wasn't even on Instagram that much, but like when I was on Facebook, like usually once a week or so, like I try and give like a little maintenance tip just for a lot of people so they don't have to worry about like calling. Like I can't tell you how many times somebody had something wrong with their toilet that was either a $5 part or something that was a really easy fix, and they went and paid like a plumber $600 to come and fix something like that. You know what I mean?
Do it. Don't.
Yeah. So I try and usually give these little tips, man, that can help you might solve something or whatever. And a lot of my friends, I tell them like, look, if you got a problem with like your appliance or AC or something like that, man, like hit me up and I might be able to walk you through something, instead of paying a contractor. I might not, but whatever. Let's see here. Johnny Bill says, can't wait to see everyone at Brick Fair. Multi-cousin Weeks says our AC is set at 80 during the summer. That seems like it may be warm for some people, but I'm telling you, when it's 100 degrees outside, if you're hot inside your house, go walk outside in some circles for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, then come back inside. I promise you will appreciate how cool it is in your house. Even if it's warm, you'll at least appreciate it a little more. It's actually in Millersville, but they're calling it Apples. All right. Hobby Hooligan, what is going on? It says we had to dismantle our city to renovate tables and still wasn't happy with the space. So no actual city in my Lego room. Yeah, well, that's another part of the city aspect we'll definitely get into is, depending on how you do it. But most cities are on some scale on tables, you know what I mean? So that's a whole nother thing. Where we at? Me come back, second stream since Amberline TJ left. Now and I work on Sunday mornings. Oh, I just happen to have today off. Oh, well, I appreciate you spending time with us on your day off. I sincerely appreciate that because I know everybody's probably sick of me saying this. You know what I mean? Because obviously, monetary stuff helps more than you guys can realize. You know what I mean? Like like I just got my StreamYard bill because I have like the extra stuff. So like BrickBabe can like operate stuff and all that. I just got that bill I had to pay, and then like, my editing is a monthly thing. So like, there's a lot of stuff, then the giveaways. So the monetary stuff, you guys have no idea how much that stuff does help. But honestly, like your guys' time is the most precious thing any of you own. You never get any of that back. So I just appreciate your time very, very much. And I'll excuse me, I'll always thank you guys for that. Where we at? Where can I see Andre stop motion? Can you put like a link to, is it possible? Can you maybe copy and paste a link to, you might be able to make Andre a moderator and then he can put it in there himself. Probably, I don't know.
Andre, you feel like, I don't know if I can make him a mod. I can try.
Because I know I gave you moderator power to be able to do some pretty extra stuff.
It's Lego artistry, but I'm going to try right now.
Or by the way, good morning, Jude. What is going on, my friend? How are you? Thank you for being here. Lego Longoria says I've ran out of room in mine. Need 2 more tables. Yeah. Room is a big part. Where we at?
I can't, and I just made Cliff one the other day, so he could drop.
That's okay. I can do it in just a minute. Maybe when we're like doing a celebration.
Let me see if I can.
Jen, thank you for being here. Appreciate you very much. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Jen says, I have several buildings, but no real city strategy yet. I figure if I keep building the design, will come to life on its own. Look, that's not a horrible strategy. You know, some people literally plan out how they're going to do it. But the thing about the Lego city is like, even planning out, and this is what I learned really fast, you buy more stuff, man. Your city either keeps evolving and growing, or you don't have enough space for it to keep doing that. So it just kind of keeps changing. And it's something when we talk about some of the other bigger YouTubers cities that I'll show, you'll notice that in some of the pictures I show where like they look a little different at different times. And sometimes, I don't know if you out there in the chat world or whatever, internet world, I don't know if you're like this or if you know somebody like this, because I'm like this. I have a hard time keeping stuff the same. Now, the background for the most part has kind of been the same, but even like stuff in here and all that, like I switch stuff around. I'm very finicky like that. Like the city's the same way. I'll keep it like that for a while, but right now it's in a process of changing. A lot of you guys that follow me, you guys know the changes that have been going on with that. But yeah, a lot of people can't even keep their city the same. They have to change it. You know what I mean? And then there's some interesting changes, which we'll get more into later. But like, for instance, if my city wasn't so big, I would do this. But like during the winter months, a lot of people like to winterize their cities, you know, put some of that white stuff on the roofs, you know, like, you know, the plate bricks or whatever to make it look like snow and yada, yada, yada. So, you know, that's not a horrible strategy, Jen, not at all. Stuck in the airport, CR are keeping me company. Well,
oh no,
I would say there's worse places to be stuck at. Not many, but look, I would rather be stuck at an airport than the DMV.
Or stuck in the air with no, like, remember everything went out.
Oh my goodness.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Look, and I ain't trying to put fear in anybody, and I've been on planes more times than I can count because I've flown so many times, but I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, man. I'm getting scared to do more and more things, like just basic stuff. Meanwhile, Mrs. Hive is like, let's go skydiving. And I'm like,
YOLO.
Nah. It's like,
they couldn't track any of the planes, like not one or two, not one airline, none of them. It was all YOLO up there.
I don't know. It just, yeah, that's crazy. And then again, like I said, she's just one of those people. She's a daredevil. Like even when we go on roller coasters, she wants to go on the front roller coaster. Like, she wants to see the drop in front of us. And I'm like, can't we just go on like the middle roller coaster? Isn't that good enough? Like we're still moving around and seeing stuff really fast. She's like, well, you can go on that one back there. So of course I'm not gonna go back there without her. So I'm like, yeah, I'll sit in the front one. That's fine. Anyways, where are we at? April After Dark. What is going on? Hey, you humans. Saving up for my first car, a mid-80s Cadillac hearse. Nice. Man, good luck on that. And I like to see, look, and this is important. I want to highlight this. It says I'm saving up. That is responsible. I wish I had the applause button on me, so you'll get a DJ horn. Because man, look, I like to see anybody being responsible, you know what I mean? But it just makes me shed a tear when I see the younger generation doing good, strong stuff. What's right? I'm like, yes, I'm cheering you on. Keep doing it.
He said younger generation. That's the third strike, y'all. Them youngins. He could be 45.
I mean, you see all the gray in my face, right? Come on now. Like,
he could be 45.
Every time, look, I can look 46, or if I shave my face, I can look 44.
No, you look like 30.
I look way younger when I shave my face.
But
anyways,
it could be 45, so we don't know. You can
I'm 47 anyways. I'm not even 46. I'm 47.
I'm 25.
What'd Mo say?
Plus 21. She said 25 plus 21. Thanks, Mo.
No, sir, I tell all my younger friends and stuff, like, I'm like, look, seriously, be responsible, you know, obviously do stuff that's right, but have fun. you got to have some sort of a balance, because look, life goes fast and work is important. Being responsible is important, but life is not just about work. You know what I mean? You have to enjoy stuff. Like, you like photography, like kitty cats. We all love Lego. Like I keep telling my mom, like, Mom, please find a hobby. I keep throwing stuff at her, like Lego, pottery. I'm like throwing books at her. Please find something you love, like it gives you passion and makes you look forward to every day doing something, Anyways, I'm currently in the complete rebuild of my city, Bubblesburg. Dude, why do I feel like I've heard that before?
It's been. Remember Lego fan of Bubba?
Yeah. But I was trying to remember what his city looked like, or if he tore it down or rebuilt it, or if he's building one now. I'm thinking about too many people at once, but I can't wait to see it.
In the like me behind here, except and then he had the city on top of the bookcase.
That's what because I was thinking it was like
he redid his whole loft. He had the loft with the city. The city was amazing. I couldn't believe. No, then he put the modulars in the bookcase, but he had a city.
Because I was just watching April After Dark last night, man. I was lurking. I've been lurking a lot. Everybody's streams, man. But yeah. Let's see here. Adding snow to my city. That's the only way I'll see snow. Will says my mother ain't scared to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. A lot of them aren't, man. A lot of them aren't. Look, it's yeah. Some of us build gazebos outside to display the Jurassic World.
He's not joking. He had his whole Jurassic World and a gazebo outside.
Oh wow. Did you know hearses are permitted to have purple headlights? I did not know that. But everything's different state to state, man. I remember when I was living in Pensacola. This was almost 2 decades ago. It was real popular. I don't know. I'm glad it's not popular anymore, but they had like these whistles attached to their exhausts on their cars. So like the faster they go, the louder like the high-pitched whistle would be. I was like, good Lord, that's a horrible fad. Anyways, Johnny says, don't throw books at your mom. It's not nice. Right? Right on. Okay, look, everybody. We got 35 minutes in. All right, let's get to the bulletin board, because yeah, we got a lot of stuff on the bulletin board today before we even get to the news. All right, first of all, thank you and hello to the replay gang. We appreciate you very much. I say this every week, and I will continue to say it. Y'all never cease to amaze me on the replays. Your replay is strong, very strong. What else we got going on here? I wasn't feeling good over the last couple of days, so I rescheduled Pure Rant Fury. I do apologize. It's the first time I've rescheduled one in quite a while, or missed one. But I was just too weak. So if you guys want Fury, I'm sure you want Fury. That's 100%. You don't want you don't want some little flame that's like about to go out. No, man, you want like gasoline poured on it. So anyways, I don't want to give you guys a half-ass show. So I decided to just go ahead and reschedule it. Oh, please support our co-hosts. I really appreciate that. If you'd like to support, what's that?
We got a first timer in here.
Oh, we do. Oh, we're at. Qui-Gon Jeans. Hello, and welcome.
We stopped the show just to say hi to you.
Oh man, yeah. Look at that. We stopped everything just to say hello. No, appreciate you. Look, we're all about bringing in new people to the flock. We're all about the community, as maybe seen before. This is your first stream. I don't know if you've ever seen, the intro. We're chock full of sig figs. We definitely like to commune with the chat and the community as well. So thank you for being here, Qui-Gon. Appreciate you very much. Love the picture. Yes, if you'd like to support the channel, support me, support Good Morning Brick World. You can, subscribe, like and share the stream. You can become a member. There's different perks. You do a giveaway every month for members, amongst other things. You can do a super chat. We got, I don't know, a billion different types of super chat clips. Most of them are actually pretty funny. But yeah, you can do that. And just spread the word. That's one of the best things to do, is just say, hey man, we want this stream on Sunday mornings called Good Morning Brick World. Got these
amazing,
funny people on there.
Amazing. We're up for an Emmy this year.
If you'd like to have your sigfig in the intro or any of the other videos that I put out that have sigfigs in them, you know, whether it's a city update video, sometimes in the stop motions, you see sigfig in the background, but you definitely see them every Sunday for Good Morning Brick World in the intro. So most of the times doing the outros as well for the members. You can send it to my PO box. It is in the description below. I check it generally at least once a week. But you know, just depends on how busy I am. And you know, when I'm working at my normal job, the only time I really can check it is on like Saturdays from like 9 to 1 because it's closed by the time I get off work, and they aren't open on Sundays. And you would think that my post office, you know, would stay open longer than 1 o'clock, but whatever. Anyways, but yeah, so if you'd like to send your sigfig, please do. I do apologize. I did not have a new intro this morning for Good Morning Brick World just because I wasn't feeling good. I did film a new one. I just didn't get to finish editing it. So I apologize about that. So you will see the new one next week. Brick Fair is coming up. If you haven't done anything and you're doing something at Brick Fair, I highly recommend you get that taken care of because we're talking like a week or two, something. I don't know.
Week and a half.
Yeah, it's extremely close. I mean, I know that the 2 public days are August 3rd and 4th, if I'm not mistaken. So
31st, I'm set up.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing for Brick Fair, honestly. I know it sounds bad, but look, I'm going through some serious life changes right now. And one of them has to do with money. And I know it doesn't cost a lot, and everybody's like, oh, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Like, look, man, it still costs money. You know, if it doesn't cost a lot, please message me and let me have some money, and I'll go. But look, I definitely can't do like the private days. I just started back to work. I don't have any PTO, and they're just not going to let me leave. So, but no matter if I can make it down there or not, I am going to have the 3rd annual, I think it's the 3rd one now, cookout. So this is kind of important. If you want to come to the cookout, you need to message me, please. It's not too relevant. I mean, it is, but I don't want to make you think it's an emergency. Like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to go because I can't think of an answer right away. The only reason it's really relevant is because it just lets me know like how much food and stuff I should probably have. You know what I mean? Also, if you haven't been here before and you want to come, message me because if I've seen you out there long enough and I know you're good, you know, I'll give you my address and you can come. You know what I mean? If I don't know you well enough, you know, I'm sorry, don't take it personally, but this is my home.
You can't come.
So I'm not just letting anybody just come here. You know what I mean? Besides, you don't want to just come here if I don't know you anyways. Believe me. I'm only half the worries. Mrs. Hive would be way more scarier than me. But yeah, I would love for people to come, have a good time. We hang out in the Lego room, do a bunch of stuff. This house is insanely huge. So if you want to stay the night, there's plenty of room. There's seriously plenty of room. So you can stay the night. If you want to have a few drinks, you don't want to drive. If you're traveling north and we're somewhat along the way, you can stop and stay the night and then go back, you know, whatever you want to do. It's about an hour and a half away from Brick Fair. So if you're planning on like coming here and then going back, I mean, it's about a 3-hour drive round trip. You know what I mean? So just so you know that. But you'll get some good food. We'll have some fun. You can vlog. You can film stuff. All I ask is just 2 things. 1, you don't show our address. And 2, you don't film Mrs. Hive. I promise you, you don't want to like film Mrs. Hive without her knowing and stuff like that. Okay. She will come after you. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. So if anybody does want to come, please let me know. I promise it will be fun. I got a package and I can't show everything because some of it's personal. But I got a package from Lego Team B and I got either a little gift or just at least something in writing from London Bridge Bricks, Fab Blondie Bricks, Lady McBrick, and the Brick Bods. This was like one of the cards they sent, sent to me. It got
from
like
Brick
some
World.
sigfig. Yeah, it was from Brick World. Yeah, they stuff
cool.
they got. Yeah, they sent from me from Brick World and everything. It was just Lego TV was traveling around the States and all that, so they sent me this stuff from California actually. And then like I had to get to my PO box. But anyway, so yeah, I got some sigfig stuff, and like Greg sent me like his brick, and I just really wanted to say thank you, like live. I'll be vlogging it and stuff too, but like I just wanted to say personally, like live, just thank you to them, because I mean, a lot of people, don't get me wrong, and I appreciated everybody that said something and reached out to me, because a lot of people really did miss me being there, even if they weren't really good friends with me, just people that wanted to meet me and stuff. And look, I talk a lot of crap, but I'm really humble. I really am. I don't really think I'm all that at all. I don't think I'm much of anything. So when people like appreciate me, you know what I mean, and miss me and like want to hang out and stuff, like it makes me feel like really, really good. To the point where I don't want to talk about it much more, because I'm just gonna start like getting a little emotional, and I'm not about that crap right now. But I just really wanted to throw it out there that I really appreciated that. Just when sometimes I think some aspects of the community, disappoint me, there's so many more aspects of the community that just lift me up and make me realize how good of friends I have out there. So
Thanks.
I love you all. Appreciate you. And the last thing I just wanted to say on the bulletin board, Hoarder 66 and Mark, the member winner from last month, I apologize about the wait, but your packages will be sent out Saturday. So the member giveaway to Mark will be sent out Saturday, and then the random just sub giveaway, I think it was the sub giveaway or whatever, the poly bag, that will be sent to Will, Hoarder 66. So I'll send those out Saturday. Yeah. Goodness gracious, man. I almost got teared up. God dang it, man. It's like, I'm trying not to be like that on the show, man.
You went from rant cat to kitten.
Well, look, because I've told everybody, man, like, yeah, when I rant hard, I rant well, you know what I mean? But look, I praise hard and I praise well also. So when people do good stuff, I like to really commend that. I like to acknowledge that, just like, with Cassette talking about saving for a car. Like, that's meaningful, man. Like, we can talk about dumb stuff all day long, but like, that's really important to acknowledge something that's important. I feel like I'm repeating myself in a way, but all right. Anyways. Thriller Bricks, what's going on? How you doing? What city is the cookout in? It says I'll get it. Never mind. It's near Baltimore. It's near Baltimore.
That makes you think of Greg Baltimore. How do you say it? Baltimore. Greg.
I don't have that. At least I don't think I do. I don't think I've picked it up. But like, yeah, the people from around here, they have the accent. It's almost sounds like the Massachusetts accent, where they're like, let's get in the car and go to the bar. It's almost like that, but it's not. I can't do it right.
I'm on the other side. Where's Merlin? Where it's Merlin.
Merlin. I'll tell you what was really crazy was when I was living and working down in New Orleans for a while, and they got that Creole accent, man, dude. Because you got a Southern accent, a Creole accent, like. Well, I think that's the whole part of it. But it's like Southern, and it's got like some French kind of in there. And dude, I'm like, man, that was a wild time, man. Like living down there. I get if you don't really have a way to get out, but man, it's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city, man. So look, I'm not trying to knock New Orleans because it's got a lot of history. It's art, music, it's rich in a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But dude, if it rains for 5 minutes, man, that place gets flooded like crazy. And it's so hot. It's so hot, man. Oh my God, it's so hot. So anyways, yeah, I'd have to leave.
And just Jen is a first timer, and
Oh, that's right.
Lego my brick. You got a lot of first timers in here today.
Well, thank you, first timers. I appreciate all you.
Yeah,
We don't bite, man.
facts. I know some of these names from my timeline.
But listen, it's important. I always try to tell this to new people, like, if you really like this nice, calm, enjoyable, pleasant atmosphere, and you don't like whatever the complete opposite of that would be, just don't watch pure Rant Fury streams. Okay, you can watch any of my other videos for the most part, and of course, Good Morning Brick World is safe. But I really just kind of like parody the opposite of like what I call like marshmallow content. You know what I mean? On Pure Rant Fury, and I just let loose. I curse a lot. I say a lot of offensive stuff. I make everybody mad. It doesn't matter if you like George Lucas, if you like Taylor Swift, if you like Animal Crossings, if you like Lego, doesn't matter. I make everybody upset at some point. So please don't watch that stream. I know it's probably not healthy for me to tell people not to watch my stream, but I just don't want to, because I've seen so many people that watch Good Morning Brick World, I think, and then they watch Pure Rant Fury and they're like, oh my God, I can't watch this guy. So I'm just trying to give everybody a heads up, even though there's always like warning signs anyways. All right, moving on. Rock the Casbah. Such a great song. Did I say hi to Joel? Joel's Bricks? Joel. I think I did, but I can't remember. Hello, good morning. Thank you for being here. Zizu, what's going on? Thank you for being here, Zizu. Appreciate you. Another sigfig that's always in the intros. Let's see. I think I did not say hello to is it Rashan? Did I say that right? Rashan?
That's Lego. Was it Lego My Brick?
Lego My Brick? Mm-hmm. Appreciate you being here. Please let me know if I did not say that right, though. I'm horrible with names. Sometimes I can't even say my own name right. Can you feel the love tonight? Don't get me singing Disney songs, man. Please.
That's
I hate musicals, but I will turn this stream into a musical so fast.
That's when you were crying.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I just can't do Jasmine's voice very well. Baltimore has my favorite baseball stadium. Well, that makes one of us. I'm just kidding.
I'm a Ravens fan.
Look, there's just kind of a little inside joke about the Orioles. How, like, you know, to get Ravens tickets, sometimes you got to like pay extra money and stuff. If you want Orioles tickets, just go across the street, dude. Someone to give you some. Oh, come on. We're talking about the Orioles here, man. We ain't talking about the Yankees.
Cheering for the home team.
Look, I root for the Orioles. That's my team. I root for the Orioles. I root for the Indians. You know, because Baltimore and Cleveland, those are my two, basically my hometowns. You know what I mean? I mean, I've lived in a billion different places, but I kind of grew up in a little bit from Ohio, and then now Baltimore is my home. So that's how it goes. Hive's channel can be a bit bipolar. Yeah, I know. That's where Sidious made the what was that, sweet and sour candy? You know, forget what Sour Patch candy thing or whatever.
Oh,
yes, we like sweet and sour. First time in a while. I'm not getting ready for work as I watch. Oh,
awesome. So you should have been on Andre.
When Andre's ready to come on, Andre will let us know. I mean, because look,
that's so PC.
We eventually will find a fourth host, but we're just taking our time. We're not in any rush. And that being said, you know, we don't mind. Look, everybody knows guests are kind of a rarity for me. But you know, if someone wants to be a co-host, doesn't mean I'm just going to automatically let it. But some people, like if you request, you know, especially if we've tried to get you on the show before. So, you know, I don't know, reach out. It's just something. I don't want people to be disappointed when we don't have somebody on. You know what I mean? Anyways, what happened?
Andre said, "This is joke Andre and I have." He said, "Yeah, I have to have my hair on." So every time Andre does like a FaceTime, he was like, "Do you have your hair on?" That's what he asked first. Well, I have straight.
Andre, if you gotta have your hair on, you know, get your hair on. I don't care. I want Andre on here. Whether Andre's hair is here, that's up to him. You know what I mean? But I love Andre. I got to get to know Andre's hair. Okay.
No, he's talking about me. He was like, every time he'll ask you if you have your hair on.
I thought you
before
saw.
he
I thought you talking about Andre. I was like,
he's talking about
I don't
me.
even know if I've seen Andre with hair, so I don't even know where we're going with this.
Everybody thinks he's bald. He colors his hair purple and everything. He had his hair purple a little while ago.
I'm getting ready to
get a mohawk.
I'm getting ready to just shave all mine off and do like I was gonna do the Bruce Willis thing, but I don't know if I can pull that off anymore. So I think I'm just gonna shave it, do the Rock thing. I could pull the Rock off.
No, just no.
I could do the eyebrow thing. Oh, great!
Really?
I'm not doing
Oh
it. No,
my
never
God.
mind. All right, never mind. God, man, this is not turning out the way I wanted it to.
Let it flow. Just let it flow. We're already there. We're halfway.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Cajun says it floods because New Orleans is basically in a bowl. I live 45 minutes from there, and I haven't been there for 20 years. Yeah, because I lived and worked there for a while after Hurricane Katrina. We were painting like this retirement home. It was huge too. It was like a really big retirement home. And yeah, if we saw like it's raining and like we saw because we'd always keep an eye on the weather. So if we knew it was rain was coming, man, like we'd pack everything up and get the hell out because I'm not even joking, dude. As soon as it starts raining, you have like minutes before certain parts of it. Like we waited a little too long and it was raining for maybe 30 minutes or so. And when we were going to get onto the highway, the on-ramp was underwater. So me and my cousin had to get out with the water almost up to our knees and push the truck while my uncle was driving it, man, so we could get onto the on-ramp. I was like, what is going on with this state, dude? Yeah, anyways.
Ellicott City does that.
It does flood really bad.
Yeah, I know. You know, the Ramsey was down there a couple years ago.
Who?
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh no!
Yeah, they had like this one of his shows or restaurant thingies over there. It's really interesting. Yeah. There's a Lego store. Well, there was a Lego type store, like a local Lego store, not official.
I used to go to Todd's store.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Iceberg knows about it because I remember asking Iceberg, like, "Where's this dude at, man?" Like, look, I like.
He doesn't have the store anymore.
I know, but it's like if you don't have your store, freaking say something, man. Take it down. Take your stuff on the website. Because you know how many times I would drive to Ellicott City just not knowing, and I get there and then everybody in the building be like, "Yeah, we don't know where Todd's at. We don't know what's going on."
They sold off everything to pay the rent. They were giving us stuff for deals. Thanks, Todd.
Well, you know what? Guess who missed out on that? This guy.
Oh man. Yeah,
I know. And I was like trying to support Todd and everything, man. I'd go there all the time, dude, to buy stuff. And I did buy some stuff there. You know what I mean? But as a matter of fact, that behind the lighthouse, you can see just a piece of that house right here.
Zoom in.
Oh yeah, let me put myself on the jumbotron.
Zoom in.
Okay, yeah. So you see the tan and then the red roof and the tan right there. That's a building, like a house that's like right back there. I bought that at the at his store.
He had some great deals. He had some unique pieces.
Yeah, no, it was
a lot.
That's why I was always so mad because I'd see so much stuff I wanted to get, man. I'm like, I can't find it. Like in the beginning, if he wasn't there, there was like somebody had access, like they could get it. And you could pay them, I guess, and they pay Todd or something. But then it just got to the point where, like, I guess they didn't even know. So I don't know. It was frustrating, but whatever. T Hood, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for being here, my friend.
Lego day.
Scott says, "Hi, if you all do another train topic, I would be honored to come on."
You got it.
Yeah, I mean, God, I just don't want to forget.
Who said it?
Scott's blog.
Scott's blogs.
Yeah, maybe y'all have a few. We'll do a train one. I'll have a few of you on, you know, because I know Mail, he's a big train guy too, you know.
Jesse, I just saw his live. Jesse has the train museum.
Jesse's Brick Galaxy?
Yes. Oh, you're missing
anything that he's not into, man. Like, God dang, dude. Marvel, D&D, trains.
You have to see.
The guy can mock anything in like under a minute.
You got to see the Marvel buildings. Jesse is that guy.
No, I mean, I've seen his buildings and stuff, but like, I didn't know he was deep into trains either, man. Like, God dang. But that's awesome. Wayne says, been shaving my head for years. Yeah, I think that's the route I'm gonna go, man. I just hate shaving in general, man. Now I'm like, God, like I hate to be a woman, dude. Like, oh my God. I hate shaving my face, man. It's like this part right here. So I don't know. I might get one of those. I've seen those new clipper things. It's almost like something you put in the palm of your hand. You can just do this.
I saw that.
Yeah.
The little like circly things.
Yeah. Manscaped. I'm not really into sponsors, but I feel like you got good stuff. So hit me up and I'll recommend everything for you. Yeah. David, what's going on? Good to see you. How you doing? Check my new Instagram reel, Night Trains.
Yep. I can't believe you didn't know that about Jesse.
Huh?
That's like a big part of his page. He always goes live.
Well, you know, I'm sorry. I thought a big part
out.
of Jesse's page was the whole Marvel universe. Then I'm like, oh, never mind. I was wrong. It's all about the D&D universe. I'm like, God dang, Jesse. You're spreading yourself too thin, man.
No, don't tell him that. But the trains are around Marvel. You should see the Marvel buildings. Because remember, he mocked the Daily Bugle before it even came out.
Dude, Jesse, I don't want to say like he's like definitely the best or the top. I mean, maybe someone's done something or better, but I'd have to think about it. But yeah, the Baxter building, you know, for anybody who doesn't know, that's the Fantastic Four building.
That's there.
I've lost track, like Hall of Justice, the Legion of Doom. Wait, I don't know if he did the Legion of Doom, but I know he did the Hall of Justice, man.
That's there.
Yeah. So we know some incredible builders out in our community. I will tell you that. All right, everybody. Real quick, let's start getting into some stuff. We do have a topic to get into, but first, let's get into some hashtags and some celebrations. By the way, I really enjoyed that celebration clip. That was great of Brick and Brood.
It was.
Was that a Seinfeld meme? That's what I was thinking as soon as I saw it. What's up with these subs, man?
I hope I took my mistake out. I put my Home Depot trip in there by accident. I hope it's gone.
I don't remember seeing it, but you know, if it's in there, we'll get a funny show. You know. All right, let's do some celebrations and possibly a Home Depot trip.
It's all there.
Seemed like that one was fast.
We only had 2. Bite is Mo's cat, so that's her. She's 1 now.
Aw, congratulations, Bite.
Mo has the Marvel cats. They're all named after Marvel characters.
Oh yeah. I always liked that. By the way, I thought it was funny. Let's go ahead and do a hashtag. Let's do Lego Flex Friday.
Let's.
I really want
that.
Yeah, man, I really want that Simpsons house. Actually, I want them both, but I would take the Quickie Mart more than the house, honestly.
It was a sealed set too. Yeah. It was brand spanking new because he was in Maryland. We were at Annapolis Mall and he was like, hey, a friend of mine said, hey, I got to say, how much would you pay for it? And he was like, I was just talking. I didn't know they really were offering it. He was like, I don't want to jinx it though.
Yeah, same thing with like, you know, because my white whale set is the Firehouse, the Ghostbusters Firehouse.
Okay, yeah. Not
mine. Anyways, real quick, Brett Lee, what's up, Brett? David said, hey, Hive, how was your day? Hey, that's all right, man. You know, overall. Brett's asking how I was feeling or how am I feeling. I'm feeling better than I was. I'm still feeling a little run down, but I probably sound congested too. But I'm feeling better than I was. Sad when your rant was canceled. It's just it's just rescheduled.
Me too.
Cracked open a Monster, had some popcorn, was all settled in at midnight to my disappointment.
Me too.
I apologize. I was almost thinking about having it last night instead, but I was afraid like I'd be up till 3, 4 in the morning, and then it'd be too difficult trying to do Good Morning Brick World. So yeah, I just rescheduled it for next Friday. And who knows? It'll probably be like an extra packed, rant, because there'll be more stuff I'm sure to rant about. I've already been accumulating more stuff. So yeah. David says, I just want to make friends. Well, I guess just be cool. And when I say be cool, I don't mean like be like the Fonz cool. Just be chill.
But you can make 34 right now.
Well, the thing that I've noticed people in my life that do this, and I'm like, stop it. Look, not everybody's going to be friends with you.
No.
People just need to realize that, man. And look, you shouldn't want to be friends with everybody, honestly. Just now, it doesn't mean you can't be civil and get along with people, but to be friends is a completely different story. But I've seen people, like, honestly, in my life, they try way too hard to be friends with people, man. It's like, look, you shouldn't have to try hard to be somebody's friend. If you do, you don't want to be their friend. Trust me. People are either going to be friends with you or they're not. But just, you just be chill, and you're gonna sync up with people or you won't, you just keep doing what you're doing. I think I'm getting to a point now in my life, man. I'm trying to stay away from people. I'm just like, I'm good. No, I'm just kidding everybody. That's just me being cynical again. Let's see here. Old man in the bricks. Morning, all. Listening while I drive to my niece's 3rd birthday party. Happy birthday,
Niecey Poo! Woohoo! Be 3 again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Be 3 again. Man, that year went by way too fast.
Be 3 again. Play-Doh and popsicles.
I know, right? Hive, I told you this before. Stay away from that firehouse. I opened a new sealed one, and every other red piece was cracking. Worst experience ever. Actually, that's good advice. Because if you guys want to see me lose my freaking mind, let me spend that much money on a Lego set, and then all the pieces keep breaking on me.
It's that brittle burgundy and that brittle brown.
I can tell you what it's not. Premium. Hasbro is coming out with a Ghostbusters Firehouse based on the Afterlife Frozen Empire action figure line. It's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, apparently. Yeah, they've been coming up with some pretty rad stuff, man. I was almost thinking maybe Lego would touch upon that movie, maybe, and make another Firehouse. But clearly that ship seems to have sailed, but you never know.
Do you see what Andre just said? Andre, it's a family show.
My favorite meme, when people say they don't like me, I have to put on my glasses to see that I don't. I don't give a Frankfurt.
It's not for Mosaics today. It's for Andre.
Yeah. I feel you, Andre. I feel you. Because look, a lot of younger people don't realize this. Okay. And this isn't just like some boomer take or anything. Like, this is just facts. When you're young, you just don't realize a lot of stuff. And that's just how life is. And it's not your fault. And nobody should ridicule you for it, because we were all there. You know what I mean? And one of the things that you don't realize until you start getting older is just how precious your time really is. You know what I mean? And one thing that I don't like, a lot of people that are closer to my age or even older don't like as well, is people wasting their time. And you also don't really care what people, unless you care about them. This is what I was trying to teach my kid. I mentioned this, I think, last week, whatever. It's like, look, unless you love that person, like your friends or family, people you care about, anybody else, who cares what they think, man? Like, don't let them dictate how you feel, how you go about your life. I mean, yes, if somebody you love says something mean, that's going to hurt. You know what I mean? But anybody else, just like what Andre said, I don't give a Frankfurt. I couldn't think of an F word that would, the same pure and fury, man. We can't be saying I'm dropping F-bombs. But yeah, man, who cares? Even like when you watch Pure Ant Fury and I say something that you love, and I'm like, man, that thing's a piece of crap. Who cares what I say, man? I'm just being entertaining. You know what I mean? But like, it doesn't mean you can't love what you love or do whatever you want to do. Man, some people are lame. You're losers. Don't let them affect you.
Relax.
So, right on. That's the positive message for today. F people. Don't let them affect you. I'm just kidding, everybody. I mean, not about the
by Lego Artistry by Andre.
not about the message, just the execution part of it. Anyways, we still have another hashtag. One of my favorites. We have hashtag minifig mug Monday. Yeah, we always get to see so many cool mugs and figs and stuff. So, all right, let's go ahead and get on with that. As usual, I just love the comments out there, man. They're so great. Yeah. Some interesting stuff out there.
Like a lightsaber. Right. That's where y'all like those little saber things.
I thought that was the thing that you hit people on the knee with, doctors.
No, it's a jeweler's mallet for mosaics. You know how you have to, and sometimes when you're building,
I'm strong.
I'm not that strong, so
I'm just kidding. I got a rubber mallet. But yeah, it looked like whenever. What are those hammers called? Does anybody know that doctors use? Because one day I've never done it. But one day I just wanted to totally take the doctor by surprise when he does it, and just kick him. Well, you hit me. What'd you expect? It's reflex.
It's just a little chilling. It's not a. It's not taekwondo. It's just
all right. Well, all right. No roundhouse kicks. I got you. David. Yeah, we got the message. One more time, bud, and I'm gonna have to mute you, buddy.
It could be glitching. Because Mo responded to him.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm dude, read the chat. Real quick, we had a poll going on. Do you have any Lego cities of any size? This includes micro cities. We have 61 votes right now. Thank you, everybody, for voting. And yes, 51% say yes, you do have a Lego city of some size. That is great.
I'm shocked 49 said no. Wow. I said no.
Well, actually, now it's 52% said yes and 48% said no.
I just
yeah. Oh.
I tore my city down. So I was one of the people who downgraded. I had 2 of the big IKEA tables. I had Mills did. But I saw somebody who didn't have it on Mills. I was like, oh, let me just downsize it. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah. That's definitely a whole big aspect. Oh, you're all right, David. It's okay, man. I just want to make sure I don't know, smack your laptop or something, make sure it's keeping under control. Look, just when I see stuff that's repeated, it just makes my eye twitch. And I can't have my eye twitching on Good Morning Brick World, man. I mean, it's just
Yeah, I
not
think
gonna
he's
look good.
glitchy.
Yeah, like, look, I don't know what's going on with a lot of this social media stuff being glitchy because, like, I swear I am being unsubscribed to some people on YouTube. Like, I'll go back. Like, I checked, like, I was looking at Mayo's channel this morning and it said I wasn't subscribed. And I was like, what do you mean, man? So I hit the subscribe button. And now I'm subscribed, but like, I don't know what's going on because he's not the first one. Like Clever Pig, it said I wasn't subscribed to him. There's been a couple other ones. And I noticed I just chalk it up as like people watch my stuff and they just get angry and they unsubscribe. But yeah, I mean, I get fluctuated all the time too, like with my subscriber count. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. By the way, Oaktown Bricks, good morning. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Andre's a medical professional, so I forgot. Andre has some credentials.
Called a Babinski's hammer. I bet I said that right. I'm proud of myself. Watch, Andre's gonna type it like, sorry, Hive, you actually pronounced that wrong. Like, no. Anyways, oh, we do have some news. I'm sorry to get into before we start talking about cities. But we'll be pretty quick. Let me share the screen because there wasn't a lot of craziness going on, but there was a few things we definitely need to share. All right, let's start with some brick clicker news. We got some, Marvel stuff going on.
Okay.
We got some DC stuff going on. I wanted to acknowledge that we're getting a Superman mech. So even though they're still doing one of the most popular DC characters and superhero characters of all time, at least they're not doing Batman all the time again. Whoopee.
Oh, versus Lex Luthor.
Yeah. As far as the Marvel stuff goes, a lot of stuff we've heard about. A lot of mechs. Another Spider-Man car, Iron Man car. All right, this one looks interesting. The Spider-Verse, Miles Morales versus the Spot. Okay. I'm always down with a new Miles figure, so okay, we'll see what we get. I especially like a lot of the stuff they've done with Miles as far as like you give him a hoodie and stuff like that. The Spot, I don't think we've had yet. I don't think we've had that character, so I'll be interested to see what this set is all about. $40. Hopefully, it's a pretty cool set. Buildable Marvel logo.
I want that one.
Now, this sounds very interesting to me. Whether or not it's going to be worth $100, I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be a mosaic, but, we'll see. Civil War Airport Battle. We already had that set, didn't we? Because remember, that's the one that came with the Giant Man and everything. So I guess we'll see. I don't know. I don't really have a lot of faith in some of this stuff, honestly. All right. D&D. I know a lot of people are flipping out right now for some D&D. And I will say there's two things I wanted to bring up about this. And, we can get everybody's opinion. All right. One, I hope they keep going with the barcode scanning thing. If they do, I will definitely give Lego a lot of praise for that. Because I still don't know if it was just going to be a one-time thing for what we've got right now. And two, I'm not going to go hard on this because this isn't a rant stream or anything, but as much as I love this stuff, and I think these figures are rad, and I think it's D&D deserves a CMF line, and clearly there's going to be a lot of people out there that want these figs really bad. It just keeps, for me, as a Star Wars fan, just keeps making me think, like, I don't understand why they don't do a Star Wars CMF. It just kills me that you see all these rad figures, man, all these molds and all these printed cool pieces and everything else, dude. It's for a franchise that, I mean, hasn't really been in the Lego world except for like a couple sets or whatever we got or whatever. But it's like, Star Wars is a franchise, man, that makes Lego a lot of money. It's been with them for a long time. And it was one of the key points that helped them get out of debt as well. You know what I mean? And we just keep seeing like Looney Tunes and then, Harry Potter, and then like Disney and then like D&D and like seeing all these other ones just sweep past us. And it's just
but you know what that is?
Oh, I know
they make more money. I was about to say they make more money with those little guys in those sets.
I know.
Sets would be worthless.
Well, at least it always keep giving me rant material. So, all right.
But they gave character packs. Remember, you could get character packs for.
You talking about those blister packs that you can get?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had something like that going on as well. You know, for some clone troopers and some rebel troopers. You know, but anyways, moving on. The Force of Creativity book is now available. If anybody's interested in spending whatever that was, I can't remember now. I want to say it was 150, but it was probably more than that. If you pre-ordered it, it's shipped. I guess, you know, there's a shopping guide you can check out if you would like to see that. This is an interesting gift with purchase that's coming out. I mean, look, if you're a gearhead, and especially if you're into the cars and stuff, yeah, like this would be something, you know, because look, I think it's interesting that okay, I thought that would take me to the actual like picture, but whatever. Because yeah, it's like what the logo, and I guess, you know, it's a crank right there, so I guess you could spin the logo.
No idea.
I don't know, man. Look, you know, if you're into that stuff, that's great.
Oh,
Animal Crossing, yeah, some new Animal Crossing stuff, right?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like this van right here, man.
So cool.
I'm sorry, everybody. I just look. We got one happy side. Brickbabe said it's so cool, so you're gonna get my side of it. I just think it's lame. Moving on. Speaking of,
I like that one too.
nope. Sorry.
We talked about that one last week.
I know, and
I still
look,
like
and
it.
I know everybody's like, yeah, but Drewbrickz made it. Like, I don't care. I don't care, dude. This set is lame, dude. First of all, we've already got a globe and we had a world map. So what are we doing here? Second of all,
A hybrid.
The travel moments. Okay, so you can put your pictures on there. That's great. You know, I don't know if everybody understands that's what picture frames are for. But you know, even like where the bodies of the countries and stuff, man, like it's not even size accurate. So like if you're trying to put little labels on here of where you've been, like some places aren't even going to make sense.
You can put trading cards on there. Lego trading cards. So when you meet your friends from all around the world, put it there. Bam.
You know what you should put on there? A bunch of $100 bills, so that we can represent Lego. All right. So we've got all this stuff coming out. This is a really rad roller coaster.
Super cool.
Yeah. I mean, it is really cool. I like this design a lot. You know, and they got this thing with roller coasters. It seems like they make a new one like every year or so.
I just thought about Rich when you mentioned the car thing, and look who popped up.
Oh, what, Rich is out there? I can't see the chat.
Like it. Oh yeah, Rich said, "What's up?"
Good
Mother
morning.
Bill does.
Hope you're doing well, my friend. Dude, I love these palm trees they made. That's great.
Oh, those are cool. It does. It looks like the mansion. That's the lower inside of the block.
It does, doesn't it?
But that's the lower inside of the block where the real estate's not as much, but you're still in a nice community.
Hold on, I need to check something out real quick.
It's still in a nice community.
I'd like to see the other builds.
That looks just like the mansion, downgraded.
It looks like the
Dollhouse, everything. That's a downgrade.
So much. I hate it so much. I mean, it's not like they hate the interior part of it. It does look nice, you know what I mean? But it's just like lame.
It looks modern, very modern.
Eh.
I like it. I may replace the modern house with that one.
Ooh, I like the chimney texture there. That's really nice.
That looks like the Brady Bunch house now that I look at it.
It kind of does. Marsha.
Never seen that show though. Never seen it.
So look, I will probably buy a couple of these, maybe a few when they go on like super clearance. Because I would like to. What's that?
Rich said that's my house, and then Andre said that's the servants' quarters.
Dude, I love all these so much, dude.
Oh my
God, dude, chat kills me, man. Chat never disappoints. That's why I always tell people, man, like, you need to give the chat respect, dude.
And she's taking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, look, another Batmobile.
Oh,
I don't care. I
like
don't care if it's from the 1989 cartoon, whatever, Batmobile. That's great. They should have made that first and then left the other ones out. I'm just tired of Babel, man. I'm tired of Babel wheels. I don't even know how anything to say for that one. All right, I feel like now we're just way past like.
I want that one.
What the what?
No, I don't want the bag. I want the we were in Tyson's and the associate Montgomery, the associate was wearing it and I was like, I'm not gonna buy that. He tried to give me the spill. I stopped him. I was like, I'm not buying it. I don't especially after he wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do.
That's a great beach bag though.
It's not. If you see it in person, it's not. It looks like one of those 99-cent reusable bags you get from Giant from this grocery market. It's not.
Brick Babe's like, just go to Five Below. You'll find something better.
Facts.
All right. I didn't want to get into too much right here, except for this. This piqued my interest in something Brick Babe sent to me that I missed. Actually, I'm glad I saw this. So Monkey Palace game.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what's going on here. I thought at first it was going to be a Monkey Kid kind of thing, but it's not. A new board game for the Lego universe will be released in October this year in collaboration with the publisher Asmodee. Lego Monkey Palace is aimed at 2 to 4 players, age 10 and up. The game will cost around 40 euros. So that means about 110 fucking. I'm just kidding. So it'd be about like $55, $60 maybe US. In specialist shops. That's weird. And the first pre-orders can already be placed. We have put together the first bit of information for you here. And over the next few weeks, there will certainly be a few reviews of the game on YouTube. What do you guys think?
I'm open. I love a good game. Mo and I are open. I mean, it's one way to find out.
You compete against each other and help the monkey rebuild the Lego Monkey Palace. Build cleverly upwards and create longer and higher stairs to collect building blocks and banana points and impress the monkey in this innovative and strategic game. Actually, you know what? This does seem very interesting. Because I bet that's what it is. Yeah, you have to like keep building upwards. It feels like it's maybe similar to Jenga in a way. Instead of removing pieces, though, you're adding pieces.
Oh, like the Jenga. Okay, because I'm thinking Barrel of Monkeys. Anytime I hear monkeys in a game, Mo and I play the Barrel of Monkeys where you like dump it out.
And you have to try to like hook it together.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely probably showing our age as far as the Barrel of Monkeys go. All right, there was one other thing I wanted to show for news, and then we will move on. I just got to get the pictures ready because it's like breaking news. I just saw it this morning before the show.
You heard it here first.
Well, unless you were on Instagram this morning.
You heard it here second. Let's tell a friend.
All right, here we go. And I wanted to thank Bricks, my good friend Tyler, for posting this as well. So we got our first look at the new Star Wars set with the last one with the exclusive promo figure.
All these sets look the same. I'm sorry, you Star
Wars.
No,
you're fine. No, they all do look the same.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get into too much right now. Look, this is a great battle pack. Seriously, for my Star Wars fans out there, if you're into battle packs and stuff like that, I'm telling you, Star Wars fans are going to love this. You know, you get 3 stormtroopers, 3 rebel troopers. You know what I mean? It's just perfect. And you get these 2 vehicles and you get this fig. So think about it like this for you Star Wars fans. You're probably going to build armies out of this stuff, right? So you're going to get all these extra droids. So you can start selling these droids, you know what I mean? To help, you know, at least pay a little bit off of this stuff off. Speaking of the droid, so this is what it looks like up close. Yeah, it's really awesome.
Andre, are you going to get that, best friend?
Well, and this is a special droid because it's based off a real life little girl that passed away from cancer.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
So it's and correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody in the chat, please. I'm gonna say it wrong, but it's like KT something. I can't remember the name of the droid, but it was based off like her name. And look, big kudos to Lego, man. Like this is really awesome that they did this. Yeah, I look, I can throw a lot of shade at Lego. Anybody knows this, you know what I mean? But like I said, I praise them too when they deserve praise. And this is something that's really awesome. And yeah, you know, so that is the news.
Beautiful fig. Andre, if you get one, can I have yours, please, best friend?
By the way, I see a few people out here I didn't get to see already. Brick Hive, good morning to you. Man, I missed a lot of comments here. I couldn't see the chat. Real quick, let me just run through these. I like your display. I like how you display your figures in your wall. Oh, thank you, David. Appreciate that. Yeah, I basically call that my mini figure wall. Bought a knockoff of Hobie from a local hobby shop, so I'm hyped for that. Right on. Got to go, gang. Dad wants to hit the 4x4 trail. I'm going to record what I can with 16% battery. Have a good time, Hobby, man. Appreciate you hanging out, man. That sounds like fun, though. 4x4 out there. Hoping these D&D figs mean they're planning future sets. It's a good possibility, Big Nate. I mean, I feel like there's a market for it. There's no doubt about that. That's what I'm saying, Andre. Dario? Is it Dario? Is that right? Dario?
Like Mario, Dario. So I think
I don't think so, but you know, some people might pronounce it differently. I'm gonna say Dario until you tell me it's wrong. Lego knows people will buy Star Wars no matter what. Yeah. So even though when I'm like, I can't believe it, I know why, you know, and even though it seems almost conspiracy like, yeah, I mean, clearly they can put a lot of these Star Wars figs behind like bigger like walls of paywall sets and stuff like that because they know we're gonna buy them. You know what I mean? I'm putting my foot down finally on some stuff, which I'm thinking I'm going to make a video about later to try and explain everything. But yeah, I got to talk to some people that might want to buy some stuff because I'm done with some of it. Anyways, peep the new Rebels versus Stormy set with the QTKT. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Thank you, Brick Hive, for popping in. Bearded Bricks, my brother. What is going on, man? Hope you're doing well, everybody. Go sub to Bearded Bricks every Wednesday night. He's got a great live stream where they mock is like basically the prime part of the stream, but like they talk about all kinds of stuff, man, whether it's cars or life or whatever. But definitely have some cool guests and everything. So go check out Bearded Bricks. You won't be disappointed. David says, "Hey, we'll see you later." Thanks for hanging out, David. Appreciate you. Have a good day, my friend. Let's see here. It's a nice set. I like the modern house for $60. It'll be a long wait. Yeah, it is going to be a little while. Hype for this BP. Yeah, I know, right? Breast cancer awareness. R2D2. Yep. 70 says my streak of never buying a battle pack will finally be broken. Yeah, that's definitely I think when a lot of people are going to grab at least one of them. Because honestly, you could buy the set. Keep the droid if you wanted the droid and didn't want the rest of the set. And you could probably just sell the rest of the set, you know what I mean, for just a fairly reasonable price or whatever, you know what I mean? Because you got to think, that's one that you could sell without the droid that probably a lot of people will buy because, again, you got these Star Wars fans that want to build an army. So they're not really worried about trying to keep 50, you know, pink R2 units, you know what I mean? They might want one for sure, you know what I mean? Or even a couple, but not like that many. Where are we at? R2K2 that her dad created. Oh, okay. Yes. R2, yes. Got it. Lady McBrick. Oh, don't be sorry. You are not late. You are here exactly when you were supposed to be. I did give you a shout out. I appreciated. You know, I was talking about the package I got that was from a bunch of you guys, you know, the card and the sigfigs and stuff. So, and you know, Nicole, I am extremely honored that you sent me that one sigfig. You know, considering like I think you said I was like one of like two or so people that have it. So I really appreciate that very much. Chess, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Since I finally got a Revan. It's not sealed, but minty, and it got it on trade. Dude,
minty is good.
Look, my Revan's not sealed either. It's oh my goodness, you can't even see it. I moved it. Ah, God dang. Anyways, it's behind the chair. It's on the shelf behind the chair. But I've got it in one of those cases that you can put like a signed baseball in or whatever. Because Revan, I'm pretty sure Revan's still my favorite Star Wars character. So I just had to have that fig. And I'm glad you got one and a good deal as well. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Awesome. Oh, and thank you. It made me happy too. Okie dokie. Let's talk about some cities. All right. So, want to just talk about a few things first, and I'm going to show you guys like pictures that I got from like I said, I got from a few bigger YouTubers that I know of that have big cities, because I didn't want to take up too much time showing a billion different cities this time. But the next time we do another city video, I'll reach out further ahead of time and see if everybody would like to send in pictures of their city, so we can just kind of look at all these different cities. I would much rather like to do that. Real quick, also, let's check on the poll. We got 71 votes. Do you have a Lego city of any size? This includes micro cities. And out of 71 votes, 51% said no, they do not have any kind of city. Well, I mean, it's almost pretty much evenly split. But look, here's the thing that we should start off with the whole city conversation. If you have a lot of room, and of course it takes money as well, you can make a pretty big city. Everybody, if you've been following my channel for long enough, you pretty much know about my city. It's like I said, it's every Good Morning Brick World. You see it because the sigfigs are in it and stuff like that. Now, when I first came out of my dark ages, Star Wars is what pulled me out. That's where I started falling in love with immediately, with Star Wars ships and all this stuff. But like, I started seeing city videos, and I was just floored. And being a longtime comic book fan, Mo loving Marvel, she can attest to this as well. Like, when you start seeing people that have city videos and you see Daredevil like running on the rooftops, or Spider-Man or whatever, and you're like, holy cow, man, like, I love this. This is amazing. That's what made me start wanting to build a city. And then my city, I've put anything in it. It doesn't matter if it's Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Harry Potter. Like, I try and infuse everything I can into my city, you know, just like everybody just lives there. That's my kind of take on it. And a lot of stuff in my city I've pulled from other people's cities. You know, just ideas. You know, maybe I got it from one person and they got it from somebody else, and they got it from somebody else. For instance, like curtains. I just recently put curtains down here. Now, I'd seen other people do it, but the person that I saw that popped it back in my head was Emmasaurus. She made a video on it like a year or two ago or something like that, where she did it, and I kept wanting to do it, but you got to buy the material and blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot to cities. And one of the things, like I said, that we need to start off by saying is, one, you don't necessarily need room. You need some room, but you can do other things, which we'll show in just a minute. But if you start doing something on even a smaller scale, like what I've done, or some of the other stuff that we're about to show, there's other costs that you just don't think about. Okay. One is tables. You need a table to put it on. Tables cost money. Now, most of mine I got for free, just because of my maintenance type business. I just know a lot of people. So I just always ask around, like, hey, if you're ever getting rid of a table, let me know. And then it just happened today, like, or one day, somebody I knew, their church was buying new tables. And they were getting rid of all these old ones. They just needed to get rid of them. And I had a truck, and they're like, yeah, if you can get rid of them, you can have them. So I was like, so I loaded up like 4 tables. So like 4 of these tables out here are from this church that gave them to me. The other ones I bought. But like, another thing I didn't realize about its cost is base plates. So clearly I have an insanely huge city, but I can't remember. I lost count. I think I'm in the 150 area of how many base plates I have in the city. But those are costs that you don't think about. Another cost that a lot of people don't think about, and I'm not at this place yet, but it was funny that Brick Babe was mentioning it before we started the show, was Mills plates. I think he mentioned it, but it doesn't matter. Mills plates is, I want to do Mills plates. And if you have a fairly small city, it's not that difficult to convert over. Okay. But when you're talking like something as big as mine, I bring Brickzy to my mind, because I remember Brickzy was going through kind of a similar thing when the new road base plates came out, where, you know, he was talking about, it was just the amount of time and cost it would be to convert everything over, you know what I mean, to just those road plates. So I want to do Mills plates, but again, it's going to take a long time, and it costs money, because if you don't know what a Mills plate is, it's when you have a base plate, you put bricks on top of it, and then you put plates on top of those bricks. And they're perfect for structure and stability with your city. You can move your buildings around a lot easier. It creates, again, a lot more structure. I think it does really good to create curbs alongside the roads. So there's a lot of different costs to making a city. Now, where we get into more uniqueness parts is one, we'll start with buildings. So whatever you want to do, I need to make sure I'm clear about this. Whatever you want to do it. Okay. Don't let other people say stuff that is going to persuade you not to do something. And what am I talking about? Okay. So most, if not just about all of my buildings are modular or something that I bought as a set. Now I have a couple that I've modified and I'm working on a couple also, and I've got more that I'll be putting like 2 or 3 together to make something like, like with Creator 3-in-1 sets or something like that. So, but most of my stuff isn't mocks. All right. But I've heard people say like, oh, all you do is build your modular and put it in the city and like blah, 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 blah. I don't care. It's what I want to do. Because look, even though there's still imagination and everything involved, you know what I mean? As far as like the city part goes, like everything else is completely natural in my city, whether it's that rock cliff, the waterfall, the trees, the forest, everything else that goes along with it. But the point is like, if you're building a city and you're just putting your modules together, that's beautiful. That's great. That's what it's for. Now, I don't know where Lego stands on some of this stuff. I was going to make a video about this a long time ago when the road plates came out, because it almost seems like Lego doesn't want you to build a city out of these modulars and stuff like that. And I know that sounds crazy, but it seems like Lego probably looks at it more as like you just put them together and set them on a shelf, because they wouldn't have made those road plates the way they did if that's the whole case. And we would have more structural type stuff out of the city line if that was the case. There's nothing that Lego makes unless you literally have to take pieces of your own and try and make something together, but even that can be difficult. But I think about the new road base plate or the new road plates that came out and how a lot of people were talking about the curves of the roads. Like that was the most difficult part trying to get. But the point is, we need to do whatever we need to do to make whatever city we need to make or we want to make. So there's money involved. You need some sort of space, and you don't need a lot. I know some people that have dresser topolises. You know what I mean? They put just
some bookcases
or bookcases. I'll show pictures of it, but Shy is a really good example of somebody having an absolutely magnificent glistening city, dude.
That was the point. No, that was the point Andre brought it, because he just recently, like Andre lights everything up, but Shy just recently lit up all those modulars. So some people have cities, and once they get their cities established and they kick it up a notch, they take it to the next level and blow our minds.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother step to your city. And I've got a little bit of it going on, but nothing like significant, but that's lighting them. And if you're watching, if you're following Shy, I see Shy out there, by the way. Hi, Shy. If you're following Shy, especially on Instagram, you pretty much saw like the step-by-step process. It took a long time, but he lit up every building.
Everyone.
I don't remember, man. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Some Ninjago ones in there. He was
yeah.
It was great.
So I've got pictures of Shy City. We'll show it. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, there's more we'll show really quick because we're starting to get close on time too. But look, don't be deterred from not building a city if you want to build a city, and don't think that you have to make this type of city. You know what I mean? Look, I've told a billion people, man, like if I didn't have this room, which I wouldn't if I wasn't with Mrs. Hive, I'd probably live in a cardboard box, but I would just have a micro city because I love the city stuff. You know what I mean? And maybe in my micro city, I would have a little mountain with a little castle on the top of it, but that would be my city.
You have a state. You don't have a city, Hive. You have a state behind you. You have the DMV. You have a tri-state.
I should put a DMV out there and make it. If I'm ever mad at anybody out there in the chat, I could put their sigfig in.
DC, Maryland, Virginia. It's pretty big.
But like I was saying, Lego is about imagination, and you as an individual make what you want and make it how you want. Like I said, Chai, limit on space. What did Chai do? Did Chai say, "Oh, I can't make a city. Screw that"? No. Chai built one into a wall on a shelving system. And then you know what? Did he stop there? No.
Clouds, there's trim.
He put like the colors in the background, the sunset. Did he stop there? No.
Nope.
Like rock faces on there to make it look like a mountain. Did he stop there? No.
Nope.
Did he lit them all up? Dude, he's still working on it, man. But that's the thing is, that is one of many things that brings Shy some passion about Lego. He loves his city, and a lot of other people do.
We love his city.
Dude, and you wouldn't think just having it on shelves. It's so good. I almost did that. In this space, I almost still just did what he did. I have all this space, and I still almost did what he did. So let's start looking at some pictures before we get too lost here. Let me get them.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. All right. All right. See, now you're getting me hungry. All right. So this is Alex Nunes. A lot of you probably know Alex Nunes. He is in the land also. I've been watching his city for a very long time. This right here is like one of the earlier pictures of him in his city. His city is, I don't know if it's the biggest, but it's definitely right up there. It's got to be up in like the top 5 biggest cities. It sprawls across his entire basement. So this is another section of it. And I'm showing you pictures, but it's also, you guys got to remember, like I said earlier, you're going to see pictures of these everybody's cities, but a lot of them might look different because they're taken at different time periods. So they evolve, they get bigger, because he expanded his. Like I said, it's so big now. But I want you to look at a few things, because a lot of the mock builders, a lot of big city builders, they do this. Hoosier Bricks is another one, very talented mock builder. But they take, I don't know how they afford it, but they take like multiple modulars and put them together. And you can see, like you see the hotel, how it's literally 2 corner buildings put together.
Wrapped around, yeah, that's awesome.
Same thing with the, was it the Grand Hotel? I can't remember what it's called right now. But you guys see all these buildings. These are multiple modulars put together. Also, I haven't kept up with the city lately, but you see he's still got road base plates as well.
I was looking at the older base plates. I was wondering, is it Mills? Because when I saw those, I was like, did he Mills it?
I can't remember if he's got stuff Mills either, but so
Emporium.
Yeah, so this is where it started getting bigger and bigger. And one of the things I love is this giant bridge over here. Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh, that's a trigger for Baltimore.
Oh my gosh. And then and then he's got a monorail system that runs like pretty much through the whole city. Amazing stuff. So something else about a lot of bigger cities, you'll see how he's standing right here. And this is something I did for my city as well. He's basically got a hole here that you can pop up in. Because once you start getting too big like this, man, you can't be on the sides and reach over to the middle.
Look at that tower.
I know. So he does combine, obviously, modulars, but then his own stuff as well. Now, one of the people we'll see, which is Jang, and we'll get to him eventually, he only mocks his stuff. He doesn't put anything like any sets or modulars like in his. I know he might have a long time ago, but I know he doesn't anymore. It's all mock stuff. This right here is one of my favorite parts of Alex's city. He calls it the Valley. No. I just really enjoy not just the bridge. I like the beach area. I like how he did the shops and all this stuff. But you got the waterfall, this big wall here. I don't know, just good stuff. The next person we wanted to look at was Emmasaurus. Now, I've really enjoyed M's city a lot. I enjoy her city part, but I think, and again, I don't know sometimes where M stops and Ross starts as far as, the building part. So I'm just giving them both credit. But first of all, the dog park area here with the water and the dog paw is one of my favorite things ever. I know it seems like it's something easy or simple to think of, but dude, I would have never thought to make the water look like a dog paw. It's truly one of my more favorite things in anybody's city. I just love it so much. So look, one of the things I like a lot is M and Ross do a really good job with the greenery. You know, the city stuff is not easy trying to place stuff, but it's more structured. When you're out here, all this is organic, you know, and you see how like they got the little sand rock cliff here thing going on with the beach. I wanted to show this picture especially because you see the layers, and a lot of city builders do this. I just started doing this with where I'm putting the barn door and the train tunnel. So especially if you're fairly good with maintenance, carpentry type stuff, like you can do this type of stuff. But it's very interesting. I really love, you know, how they were going about doing that. And then here you can see where it was more finished. Look, they got like a lazy river here. It's great. You know, yeah. I even like I love the structure of their wall here with the arches, and even like the steps going down to where you get into the grass area. Just good stuff, man. You know, and look, there's a billion cities out there I could have highlighted, you know, but obviously we're on a structured time limit. So, all right, Jang. Now, there's a couple things I want to bring up real quick about Jang. Again, at this point now, everything in his city is mock. Like, there is no just modular. Now, I do see the garage right here, so I don't know how recent this picture might be. But I remember him even saying, like, at some point, like, everything at some point he made in his city was just all his own mock creations. He's done a couple different things that I thought was interesting. I've always liked his pier setup. He's the one that gave me an idea to eventually start making a pier, which I haven't done yet. I mean, I did in my last city, but I haven't started in this new one yet.
That's nice.
You know, he's also got the train system. He's got the monorail system going on. Beautiful train station. A couple things I wanted to highlight, though. One, he did something I also would like to do one day and made like an underwater gig under the city. That's something eventually I want to do very badly underneath my ocean area. But another thing that I love about his city is this drawbridge.
Cool. What parts
yeah.
did you?
Oh, my goodness. So I remember seeing this a long time ago, and I was just floored. Yeah, so this is a working mechanical drawbridge. Now, clearly, you can see it's a
mechanical,
but yeah, I mean, it goes up and down to let you know, boats across. You know, bridges are something I think a lot of city builders, you know, definitely love to have and toy around with. There's different versions and all that, but he had the first one that I seen that was mechanical like that. Absolutely amazing stuff. All right, now. Wanted to show you guys Shy City because you guys, like I said, the reason Shy's is so unique is because of the structure of it.
Wow.
This is before he had everything lit up as well. Yeah.
Are those blurbs?
Huh?
Are those blurbs?
The big ugly rock pieces?
The lerps, what do they call them, lerps?
I know the burps.
Blurps.
I think there's big ugly rock pieces and there's like large ugly rock pieces.
Lerps and blurps.
So, you know, and Shy has kind of a forced perspective on some of these as well. So you'll notice he's got these tunnels for like the train, right? Or maybe for cars. Clearly, they don't go anywhere except for the wall. But you don't know that. But, you know, he's still been working on the rock faces and stuff like that. But like, look. See like how he's even putting like the graffiti type walls here. You know, I've always loved his cherry blossom trees. You know, the skyline stuff in the background is also, and I told him this a long time ago, just how much of a difference that can make. And I personally think that he did a perfect job picking the sunset colors because at least it gives you an in-between of day and night. Because honestly, I think with every city I've ever seen, if they have any kind of skyline, it's always, of course, blue skies, white clouds. You know what I mean? So it's nice to see something a little bit different.
I don't want to get off subject, but he recently in Brickworld Chicago did the same thing with bricks. You know, he put that beautiful like skyline. You saw the back drop, and then you saw the cherry blossoms. It was was it the World War II monument? It was
yes.
Yeah.
No, well, I know the Viet, it was the Vietnam.
No, because they had the Korean War. Help us out, Shy. What was it?
Shy,
It was
and I can't see the chat, but I feel like I forget what the actual name of the wall is called, but you guys know what I'm talking about, the black wall with the names on it. That was from the men and women that died in Vietnam.
I forgot. It's the memorial, I guess. Okay. ACOB said, "Happy Sunday, everybody."
Hey, Sean, the right way.
He needs a bigger house now.
Yeah, so that's the thing about it, right? I mean, finding space for Lego City is not an easy thing.
No,
but
I downgraded. It's not.
You know, and obviously depending on the size and scope of it, I mean, it's hard to focus on a city and other things as well. Look, a city can be a full-time thing, you know what I mean? If for content, for just your hobby in general. Like for instance, right now, like, so, you know, my kid was asking me if, because now I was talking about having some extra time or something like that. So Lego was brought up and wanted to know if, you know, they could build any Lego for me, right? I think it's just something to do, right? And I was like, yeah, whatever you want, just make sure you let me know whatever you're going to build, you know, just so I know you're not going to build like a gift that I'm going to give to a member, or you don't rip open a set that I'm holding on to let build in value and sell eventually. But I was letting them know, I was like, but you know, you're good at art. I was like, if you feel like it, I was like, I kind of want to put some planners in the city. I just haven't figured out exactly how I want to do it yet, but I was kind of wanting to do like just cement blocks or something like that, and then have some flowers or a tree in there or something like that. So I was like, so yeah, if you feel like it, you can put some planners out there. Let's see here real quick. I missed a lot of chat. I was looking at
Shy answered our question.
Oh, about the wall.
He said dusk is his favorite time of day. It's the memorial wall with all the wars.
Right. Autumn says it's your city. Have fun. Exactly. That's funny. Let's see here. Where we at? We're at. Oh, you're welcome, Shy, and thank you for the Emporium. That's that one building. And yeah, hello to Sean the right way. Thank you for being here, my friend. The shelf cities are rad. I agree. What's up, Sidious? Sue, how you doing, man?
Sidious.
Oh, just a memorial wall. Got it. All of our wars. I see. That's what it was. All right. We are getting a little closer on time. Let's check the poll one last time. We're going to close the poll, actually. So if you'd like to vote, I'll give you a second. So the poll is, do you have a Lego city of any size? This includes a micro city. Looks like we got 73 votes. Thank you, everybody, for voting. We really appreciate the engagement. 52% said no. 48% said yes. So, I mean, it's a pretty almost even split about if we have a Lego city or not. And look, like I said, your Lego city could just be like literally like 2 buildings and a sidewalk or something. And, you know, like you don't have to feel like it's got to be something big or anything to count as a Lego city. You know, it's your Lego city. All right, everybody. Good. And this poll, again, we really appreciate the engagement. And yeah, let's see what we got, about 5 minutes. I don't know. You guys want to go over anything you want to promote or anything like that, or?
I'll let Mo say it all. No.
Okay, Brick Fair VA is coming up. Make sure you stop by and say hi. We are running a Mom and Mo summer camp. So if you have little ones that you're interested in enrolling in a summer camp,
second session starts in August.
Session starts soon. That's from 10 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. And then it's from 2 p.m. to 3:45. You can choose whichever time slot works best for you and your family. And that's virtual. So if you're interested in that, please come. And then we have Dream Builders Love, of course. And then every Monday, we have Mom Mo Monday, where we are building onto our wonderful camp. And I think that is, I feel like I'm missing one more thing.
Probably Watch Me Build.
Watch Me Build Wednesday and Mini Fig Mug Monday.
You guys got all kinds of stuff going on.
It's a lot. We're spread thin. And we just started. So Mom and Mo used to just be on IG, but now we're on YouTube. So that's been a fun experience.
Yeah. I was going back and watching the replay because I missed it live because I forgot. Because you remember you weren't doing anything on there for like a couple weeks.
I was
like that,
I was not. And now I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun learning.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting thing. Yeah, and obviously YouTube's different from Instagram and all that stuff. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, everybody definitely go check them out. Go watch the stuff. It's always good times. Like they got Wednesday, they're on YouTube's, and then the other days they mentioned it's on the Instagram. So.
We use the multi-stream feature with YouTube. So
so like all the other streams that you do on Instagram are on YouTube as well, or is it
we Twitch and IG? So if we're on YouTube, then that means we're on Twitch and IG at the same time.
Okay, awesome. All right. So okay, it's the other way around. So like if you're filming like on streaming on YouTube, you can share. Okay, got it.
But yeah, I don't think it's the other way around. I don't think IG goes to YouTube. I don't think anything goes to YouTube. YouTube is king.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yes. But yeah, I don't do anything anywhere else. So I don't know. Awesome. As far as me, so like I said, I had to reschedule the Pure Rent Fury stream. So I'll have that coming up Friday. It's probably going to be a beefy rant since I'll have extra stuff to add to it. So I finished editing my Why Star Wars Fans Cracked video. It's pretty interesting. I'm actually very proud of it. So I finished it, I uploaded it, and I got hit with some copyright stuff. So I took it back down and I went back and edited the copyright stuff because I'm like, I'm not like, I need this one to be open. I can't have no restrictions or anything because one, this video is like 20 minutes long. Like I put a lot, dude, the script I wrote for it is like the longest script I ever wrote, man. It took me so long to finish it. So anyways, I think I'm done with the editing part. I'm getting ready to upload it again. So it'll probably be out today. Yeah. So, as far as other stuff, I'm working on some other stuff too, but it's just taking time. So I don't want to like let you guys know like, yeah, this is gonna be out, and then it doesn't come out. But my Star Wars video will probably be out. I also have a reaction video that I was working on, but I don't. I'm just so much stuff has been going on in my life right now. Like I said, that my whole life has just been kind of a calamity for a little while. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, there's King Oldendorf. What's up, KO?
Hey,
City says one of the best Metallica covers is the Memorial of All the White Cross Graves. I personally think my favorite Metallica cover is the one where it was Metal Up Your Ass, and it showed a toilet and a hand coming out of the toilet with a knife. That was the best Metallica cover I had ever seen, man. But hey, look, you could say ass on a PG-13 show, okay? Okay.
The imagery, though, it's just
okay. Yeah, maybe the imagery wasn't the best.
I'm probably more of a Temptations gal myself.
Because you got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Facts. We're not on the same.
No, we're not. It's all right. King says I was here the whole time as my keyboard was covered with Lego.
Okay. Well, congrats on freeing it up.
Yeah, right. Congrats. Anyways, everybody, we really appreciate you. As always, it's always a wonderful, wonderful Sunday with all of you here with us. We do enjoy getting to spend time with you and getting to share, I don't know, just stuff we like to do on the show. And like I was saying, for those that are members, I do a member outro on Good Morning Brick World and actually on the Pure Rent Fury streams as well. I did not get a chance to make a new one yet, but the member list is still the same as far as I know. But yeah, so if anybody is new around here, if you are a member, what I do is I put your name on the member list and then put like images and videos and stuff behind it, depending on what it is. So that being said, we will see all of you next week. It's the end of the month, so the members get a giveaway next month. And
Get up.
Get up. Eat your eggs and bacon. Right? Yeah. So like I said, everybody, we appreciate you. We love you. Have a good time. Have a good week. And we'll see you next Sunday. Peace out.